Hello friends, my name is Brutal Cubes, and welcome back to All the Mods 8, my modded Minecraft series where I stumble around trying to figure out how to play this mod pack because it's so extensively large and I genuinely have no idea how to succeed at it. So today I have some ideas of what to do. I've been looking over this advancement quest thing, and I've been working my way through what's in it. Um, it seems that the getting started completed most everything. There's some starter power to create a first generator that we have yet to do, and some of these teleportation tools that seem like they might be epically useful. Beyond that, apparently this thing says I can grow diamonds, which would be really helpful because I don't have any. I mean, not many, and finding them has been nothing but challenging. So I was thinking, you look at here, where I put some stuff aside, we could work through some of the quests and some of these elemental craft items and see what we can get out of them. I'm not sure what any of it does, but I do have the book for element craft and I do have these recipes laid out for that purpose. So first things first, I think maybe we're gonna put in a floor here. Hey buddy, you're gonna have to move out of here for a minute or two. And we'll start doing the element craft stuff in here. Maybe. If I can get out of here. Other than that, um, there was mystical agriculture, like I said. It says we can make diamonds. Now that seems to be further down the list here, diamond seeds. So probably not going to get to it today, but at least we can get our feet wet and see what it does. That sounds like a good idea, mystical agriculture. Food and farming. It's pretty basic, I think. Um, so we're just going to do these things as they come along, but apparently there's kitchen counters and stuff like that. So we might have to build a house somewhere down the line. And then getting started also leads us to this power generation thing, which I've put aside the recipe here. Where is it? Here. Whole generator. That's what it wants us to build. We have everything we need to do it. Um, I wasn't really necessarily going to get into the RF tools power thing, but it's here. It's an objective to advance our game, so might as well see what we can see. So yeah, I'm just gonna lay down some floor and some walls, I guess, and we'll be right back. All right, so we are back, and we've created the contained crystals and the impaired element pipe. Those are pretty simple recipes. If we open up our little book here, the impaired element pipe is just 2 iron ingots and a contained crystal, and a contained crystal is just an inert crystal with 4 gold nuggets. I had 9 inert crystals, but I'm sure if we just go downstairs in the mines, we'll find some more. Um, so yeah, the next step, as per this, is well, let's get our rewards. Okay, so we got some contained crystals. That's good. We got some more impaired pipes. Next step is a small elemental storage, which is a little bit of glass, and those 4 pipes we just made. Great. So let's do that. This chest, the glass, this guy, like so, like so. All right, so we just got that. Let's get a bunch of XP. Now I'm guessing that this needs to be put down somewhere. This is in the middle of the room. That's not cool. All right. So we've got an element container. Don't know what it does. What's our next step? Right, next up we have to make an element extractor and an element evaporator. More of the same. And this one is more of the same. Great. Okay. Why are my mage lights turning different colors? You know what? That's a problem for another day. So the element extractor will extract element out of the element sources that are generated throughout the world. The extractor must be placed directly below the source while also on top of an element container. Okay. The element evaporator turns elemental shards into element. Must be placed on top of a container. Okay, so the elemental evaporator turns shards into usable elements. We have some shards. If we just look up shard, maybe they're here. No, here. Just grab the full shards. You need 9 to make a from a raw shard. You need 9 to make the powerful regular. All right, so if we throw one of these in, okay. So it's converted the shard into this stuff. All right, great. Fantastic news. What's our next step? Element infuser must be placed on top of an element container. This is made with iron nuggets, and okay, all right, we can do that. Um, Nice if there was a clear button for this, or am I just missing it? Anyways, first we need some iron nuggets. Is that the recipe? This? Yep, that was the recipe. Element infuser. Craft one of those. All right. Must be placed on top of an element container. Great, so this is done its job. Now we got to put this guy on top. Okay. Great. All right, so I've arrived at what I think is an earth element thing. Throw this down. Put this on top. Maybe? Go. Is it close enough? Not? Perhaps we need to get closer? There we go. And it's going to start pulling it in. Looks like that's full, so we'll pop this off, grab this, and we'll head back to base. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you not care that I'm here? You know what? Okay. Okay. So, we've got our infuser, we've got our evaporator, we've got our extractor. The extractor, as you saw, pulls the elements straight out of the air. The evaporator will pull from a shard and slowly fill itself up. The infuser will infuse items and empty the jar, the container rather, I just don't know exactly what to do with the element once we've captured it. I know the water one we can make drenched iron, which is something we have to do to make the next step along the way, um, which is drenched iron ingots, which will then lead us to the spell desk. We also have to gather some crystals, which leads me to believe I need to find more inert crystals, which is fine. That's not a big deal. We'll just have to go and get them. So we're going to take a break from crafting for a bit and do some adventuring. We're going to go head out and hit as many dungeons and things as we can. Hopefully collect some Eyes of Ender, some Ender Pearls rather, because we need those for something. The first stop on our adventure today is going to be to get revenge on those mushroom cow people that killed me on day one. They weren't very welcoming, and now that I am reasonably equipped, I think it's only fair that we pay them back a visit. Okay, I can see the entrance to the where the spawner is. Now maybe I can hit it from here, and we won't have to deal with too much trouble. Did I get it? I got it. Got it. Sweet. I don't know if there's another one in there. I feel like there would be. See if we can handle this gentleman. Anybody else wandering around? No? That was super professional and stealthy, let me tell you. Here's some. Oh, there's definitely another spawner up there. It sounds like there's a lot of them. You know what? Let's take their stuff while we're here. If you walk with the fungus, you'll never be out of spores. Okay, sure. That is our next stop. This is a Minecolonies village that's been abandoned, but that is a dungeon. Whoa, whoa, bouncing. So I've been in a couple of these before, and these things can get quite expansive. They're dungeons. They have bosses and loot and all the good stuff. Basically, they have wings, and every now and then, in one of the wings, there's a way down to a deeper level. Um, as you can see, we're only at Y43, so it's entirely possible that we'll find a deeper access point. This one seems to be in a giant cavern with bees for some reason. Uh, it's probably not super safe to set your spawn here, but they do leave you a convenient spawn location. So usually these things are enclosed in tunnels and uh, whoa, whoa, nope, 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 nope. Um, yeah. So usually these things are enclosed in tunnels, and it's not always that obvious. We're gonna need some inferium ore for our mystic agriculture. There are skeletons dying somewhere, and I'm not sure where. Oh, okay, be careful. Yeah, so these things are usually encased inside um, tunnels. Like they're not just cut open like this. This is an interesting situation. But I think we are going to take just about everything we can here. Never have enough books. There's an enchanting table. Well, all right. I got all this from my adventures. Um, that that dungeon got pretty rough towards the end. That nether section was intense. Um, yeah. So I've also come to a decision. I think I'm going to move out of here. This setup of mine here is starting to feel a little cramped, especially with the amount of stuff I keep getting. Um, that Minecolonies village, which is really not far from here, it's abandoned. So all those buildings pre-exist, which is very convenient. Um, and yeah, I can use them for whatever my own purposes are, and I won't be restricted to the size of this thing. There's also some open land near it that I can use for farming and building up whatever other power source type things we need to have. Okay, so I moved everything from our spire of stone to this village here. This is the abandoned Minecolonies village, and I think I'm going to start it back up and see what it takes to get it going. In the meantime, I moved all my storage into this little hut. Basically, I copied the one just over here. Copied it pretty much exactly. And I'm pretty well set up. There's still some mess around. Down that way, we have the seeds and the saplings.
which we're going to get to shortly, I imagine, because we're going to do some mystical agriculture. If not this time, then next time. Let's knock some things off our list of what to do. Bound scrolls. That's waystones. So we need some purple dye, an ender pearl, some gold nuggets, and some paper. Believe I can make that happen. There we go. Bound scrolls. Alright, so that's off our list. Let's take that advancement. Bound teleportation scrolls. We get 2 more. Some XP. And then we are on to the next step, the warp plate. That is warp dust, which comes from... Okay. Okay. Alright. Got everything we need here. And that's the teleporters. The last thing we need to do is a coal generator. And that's a coal generator. So now we've completed pretty much that whole page of getting started. All right, so now we'll go on to part 2, power generation. Getting started is complete. Great. The basics. You should have a coal generator ready to go. Yes, we do. Using our power. Create more power. Metallurgic infuser. So that's going to be it for today's episode. We did a lot of stuff today. We spent a long time down in this dungeon that I'm standing on top of. We managed to complete the getting started advancements. And what we didn't do is get to mystical agriculture, but we're going to have to do that next time because we need to reestablish all our crops for Arduvo and mystical agriculture. So yeah, if you liked what you saw, consider hitting the like button or leaving a comment, maybe subscribing, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.